You're watching SBoyTV.
Who we got on the backdrop right now, man? Go ahead and introduce yourself to me.
What up, though? It's your man's Asaka, the Renegade, man, representing Detroit, Michigan, you know, a Bodman team, you know.
Okay. So what was life like growing up for you, man?
Growing up, just really just typical hood type deal, you feel me? I'm from Parkside and shit, so, you know, just really just on the block, just a bad kid type shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was pretty good life, man. My parents did the best they could, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had some rough patches, but, you know, solid background.
How tall are you, bro?
I'm 6'5".
You didn't hoop?
I tried to. It wasn't my thing for real. Like I felt like I was forced to do it because I was tall. I played all type of sports though, but I hooped for a second. It just wasn't me.
Bro, for real?
Yeah, I know, bro. I know, bro. It's just I don't know. It just wasn't my thing.
Like you don't think you got it at all now? Like
I got it. You know what I'm saying? I did a event at the Pistons, dog, and I walked and we was all the same height, and I was like, you know what? I probably should. You know what I'm saying? I got it a little bit, but it's just not my. I know it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like I can hoop, you know, on the rec, you know, but in the league, that's different.
I feel you. Okay.
I tried though. I did try.
Yeah, it's always about trying, man.
Yeah.
So how did you get into making music? When did that start for you?
That started. I probably was like around like 17. I was hanging around a group of friends that was introducing themselves to music. I started playing with it, you know what I'm saying, when I would walk in on them freestyle, and I would notice like, okay, this is actually kind of like natural for me. So I went off to college, and then I just started experimenting more and more, and then I had a big opportunity, and I told myself if I do good on this opportunity, then, you know, music is where it's at. And I killed it. So I was like, yeah, we're doing this.
What's that big opportunity for you?
So Sway in the Morning actually came here. He was at Bob's Classic Kicks. And Sway in the Morning was always something I wanted to do, like no matter what I did. So when I got the opportunity to rap, I said, man, because, you know, he be cooking people for real.
Yes.
So I'm thinking I'm just about to rap in front of him, but it's him, it's Royce, it's D12. So and then it's like 100 people in this place. So I'm like, if I bomb here, I'm not rapping no more. Like, it's a rap. But no, I got praise. Like they held me up in there for real. And he told me straight up, like, no, you got a gift. So I was like, oh yeah. We're doing this. So yeah, that was it, man.
And ever since then, you just ain't stopped.
Non-stop, man. Ever since then, that was a point of no return. Was that moment right there?
Have you ran into Royce since then?
Yeah, ironically, like accidental. I have. I actually just ran into him not too long ago. Like I was in the studio with shout out my boy Courtney Bell, and Royce just walked past, and I was like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my favorite rapper. So just seeing him, it was like, damn. But yeah, I done ran into him. Just in passing, like I never really got to talk to him or nothing like that. That was it.
Yeah, and I'm familiar with that story too. I seen it on your page.
Oh yeah, okay, for sure. Appreciate it.
So, how does that feel then? Because I didn't know he was your favorite rapper too. Like getting that approval from your favorite rapper, man.
That was. If I'm being honest with you, it kind of meant more than the Sway thing to me. Like because the Sway thing was a bucket list thing, but for my favorite rapper to be standing right there and just like, you know what I'm saying. I don't know, like it just hit different. And then I've gotten approval from him a couple different times. Like I rapped on his live before, and he didn't, you know, gave me like the thumbs. So I was like, I don't know, it's a good feeling. Like for me to just be getting started and not be where I know I'm gonna be, and already getting approval from somebody I respect, like it's a surreal feeling, but like it's definitely motivational for sure.
Yeah, a lot of people do not get that, especially this early in, man.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Well, how would you describe the type of music you make though?
I make truth music. That's what I like to call it. It comes in different forms. I do many different genres. Like honestly, whatever I can get my hands on. The base of it is rap, of course. But I call it truth music, man, because I feel like I make songs for everybody. Like I got a song for everybody because it's some type of truth that you understand. You know what I mean? Whether it be something in the club or something in the hood or something with love, I got something that everybody understands at some point. So. I just tell the truth, man. That's it. Man.
I do too.
You know what I'm saying? I know. Look, I'm here. Like, respect. That's what I do, bro. Yeah. Niggas rap about foreign cars like that. I rapped about a Focus. That's what I had. But it's the truth type shit. But that's the type of music I make, man.
Man, I think that really draws you closer to your audience too.
Yeah.
When you meet them on that level, because rappers. a rapper has a certain connotation to it where it's like you up here. But when you rapping about things that we all dealing with, and we all faced with, especially the type of cars and all that stuff, that's amazing, bro. That's
Appreciate
amazing.
it.
Is that just like your character, like you humble like that, or like where does that come from for you?
Yeah, it's just my character. I've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? So even if I wanted to be like big headed and shit like that, when you go through certain things, when you get in certain positions, you can't help but remember like, okay, I could not be here right now. You know what I mean? Like if you really learned from what you went through, and I'm one of those people, I'm a student to absolutely everything. You know what I'm saying? So life will show you like, yo, you could be here. You could have been here. You know what I'm saying? But you here. So just remember that when you on stage or when somebody reach out to you to work, stuff like that. There was a point in time where nobody would fuck with you and now everybody want to fuck with you. That don't mean you hot shit. You almost died a couple times. You almost didn't get this opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just it. I developed it into my character. You know what I mean? And then I eventually found a way to develop it into my music comfortably. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me, man. I'm just me at all times.
It do come to a point too, like where people gonna challenge you, where you gonna be faced to pop your shit. Like I'm really like that. Hold on,
you feel
like,
me?
So,
and that's the difference. Like you can be humble, and people don't think there's a balance. You could be humble and still stand on business at all times. Yeah. And that's me. I'm very humble. I avoid all conflict. I avoid all. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you want to rap, I'm going to rap your motherfucking head off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't fuck with me. But humbly speak, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's a balance, bro. But at the end of the day, like, I'd rather work. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for friendly competition. I'm all for all that. But I'd rather just work. Let's tell the truth, though. You know what I mean? So it's a balance, bro.
Yeah. Did you ever see yourself in battle rap before?
Yeah.
Because them just bars. Like, I know you got bars. It's like.
So it's like, all right, so I watch battle rap every day, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I watch it every day now. I actually tried to battle rap twice.
How'd it go?
Terrible. But the first time, it wasn't on me. I was battling, and I ain't gonna say no names, you know what I'm saying, because I don't mean no harm, you feel me? But they gave bro the win because it was his birthday. Like, they literally pulled me to the side and was like, yeah, bro, it's bro birthday, so we gonna go ahead and get him. Like, so I'm like, okay, that's trash. Right. And then the second time, like, people don't understand music has to be done a certain type of way. Everything you do, every profession you do has to be done a certain type of way. So the second time I did it, I had an opponent I had been preparing for like 2 months. Mm-hmm. The day of, I'm walking on stage and they switch my opponent out. And I'm like, well, I can't rap all this shit for this nigga. And then what killed me is my opponent was in the crowd.
Oh, what?
So I'm like, that shit just made me look bad. So the first round I choked. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Yeah. And then of course the dude I'm going against, and it's my man too, killed me. Yeah. So the second round I'm like, fuck, I'm about to rap what I had. So I'm killing dude in the crowd, but the whole time I'm like, but I'm not talking to him though. So I don't know, that just kind of discouraged me. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm better on wax anyway, and it's a different mindset to battle rap. But I have thought about it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I got a battle rap Brown, like, in my phone, just, you know what I'm saying? Just ready. Just ready, you know what I'm saying? But I thought about it for sure. Yeah. I thought about it.
So what is your creative process like? Like, do you write? Do you just hear a beat and just start going? Like, what is it like for you?
It's a mix, honestly. That was one thing I was real big on, trying to figure out my process. And then I realized, like, there isn't one. You know, music is feeling, you know what I mean? So like whatever I'm feeling in that moment is what happens. If I feel like writing, then I'm gonna write, you know what I'm saying? Mostly when I'm rapping, like if it's just super bar heavy, 9 times out of 10, I'm writing that. Mm-hmm. But it could also be I can hear a beat and freestyle an entire song, and that's just what I was feeling at the moment. So my process really varies on what I'm listening to and the feels. I kind of absorb everything that's going on around me, you know what I mean? And I utilize that energy to express it on whatever, you know, in whatever format it come out in. You know what I mean? Yeah. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. So I always feel like artists have a song that they feel like it's hard that the people sleeping on. Do you have a song that you feel like y'all ain't hearing me? Like, even if you feel like they heard you, but they ain't hear you.
I had a couple of them.
I know. I feel you know like, what's that record for you? Let the people know so they can go back and listen, you know?
I think I got a song called Gang's Prayer. Mm. Second verse is fucking ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I have, let me see, we got Gang's Prayer. Shoot, Calm It Down. You know what I'm saying? Super bar heavy. I'm telling my story. It's very It's very essence of hip hop. It's not even a beat. I'm just rapping over like a chop. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people slept on that song. Let me see what else, bro. Like I got a couple, bro, but I know them the first two to come to mind.
Yeah, but when people sleeping, let me say this: when people sleeping on it, with somebody that's bar heavy like you are, does that ever discourage you?
A little bit, because it's not even just that they sleep on the songs and I'm like rapping my ass off on. It's they gravitate towards a song I was just having fun on.
Yeah,
That'd be killing me sometimes. I'd be like, bro, I was just having fun. I was actually, my biggest song, I shit you not, bro, my biggest song right now is The Bag. That song was a joke.
Really?
It started off as a joke because I kept doing, I don't know why, we was in the studio drunk. I had just completed a couple songs and my album had just did 100,000 for the first time ever at the time. So I'm like, man, I just can't, yeah. I just kept doing it. It was like 8 niggas in the studio. I literally sent all of them in the booth and told them to do that. And I went in and freestyled the whole song. And I'm like, all right, yeah, this is a cool little song. And I just threw it out there. I ain't promoted it, and it's the biggest song
that's crazy.
I got. But it's songs I'm rapping my heart out. And niggas is like, no, I ain't hear that one. But do that, yeah. You feel me? It's just a little discouraging like that. But at the end of the day, it's all me. So I don't be tripping too hard about it.
Yeah.
It just be funny.
No, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
So what artists inspire you?
All right, so Royce for sure. When it comes to just rapping and the art form of understanding bars, you know what I'm saying, metaphors, breakdowns, and multi-syllable rap, Royce is definitely number one inspiration. I'd be remiss not to mention Drake as far as the melodic side. Same thing as Cole as far as the storytelling. But, you know, other than those, because that's like the typical answer.
There's some heavy hitters, though.
Heavy hitters for sure. Like, you can't help but, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I listen to artists like Shmino, you know what I'm saying, Saba, Early Chance, I'll say that. Frank Ocean, for sure, as far as like writing ability. Like the first couple names that come to mind for sure who I listen to frequently.
Yeah, that's dope.
Earth Gang too. I gotta throw them in for sure.
Yeah. That's sweet. So does it ever bother you, man? Because the music that's played on the radio right now, it's not bar heavy. It's sometimes even produced trash, honestly. Like, so somebody that's like into music that values a record, man, like, does it ever just be like, man, like,
I'm gonna be honest, bro. And back to me being humble, this is probably where the line is gonna switch, because this ain't gonna sound humble at all, but it is what it is. I was watching the comedian yesterday, bro, and he made a valid point, and it kind of summed up how I think about all this. Somebody got to be trash. Somebody, you have to be able to distinguish the hobbyist from the legendary. You got to be able to, all right, I know I don't want this sound, but somebody got to do this. So this sounds the way it sounds. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you don't like until you hear what you don't like. So for me, let's keep it being like you said it. Like half these guys it's just hobbies. These niggas in the studio with their mans and them. Somebody produced that whack ass beat, and because we in Detroit, you say a couple of things that catch a couple ears. They're gonna put it on the radio, respectfully. You know what I mean? I'm on the radio. You feel me? So I understand it, but it don't bother me no more because I get it. Like somebody got to do that. You feel me? Somebody got to do that so I can do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's a good way to look at it too.
Yeah, that's the only positive way to look at it, but that's how I look at it. It bothered me for a long. My parents be mad as hell.
Yeah.
My parents be pissed every time they cut the radio on. They be like, man, cut this. You know what I'm saying? But that's just it. I just use it as motivation for it. Like somebody got to do that shit. Somebody got to be bad. Somebody has to do something that is looked down upon, so you can do the opposite. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how does that go about features then for you? Because you bar heavy.
Very much so.
So people might come with they.
Can't even get the question.
I don't even know. I don't even want to say it like this, but they be coming on their angle. Let's just leave it at their angle. But we know that angle that they coming at. Like you go outshine them. Like that don't ever be making you be like, let me tone it down a little bit so I can match their energy.
Nope.
Outshine them.
Listen, if you walk into a lion's den, right?
Yeah.
Wrapped in meat clothing, right? You know you're gonna get your ass thrown up. You know what I'm saying? You know they gonna kill you. You know they gonna eat you alive.
Yeah.
So if you pay me for a feature and you can't rap to my caliber and you think I'm finna dumb this shit down, no, nigga, I'm not. That's what your stupid ass get. Thanks for the money. Appreciate you. You finna get 8 on your own track. Everybody finna listen to it because of me, not because of you, respectfully and humbly speaking. And we gonna move on. Shout out to you for trying to step your game up. And you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, some niggas do really just be like, I ain't gonna lie, at one point, I even was like that. I was like, okay, let me work with this artist because most niggas be scared to work with somebody that they feel like is better than them. They won't say that they're better than them.
Yeah.
I say it. If I fly, it's not too many of you niggas. Right. But some niggas, I will, you know what, let me work with this nigga. Let me, you know what I'm saying? And if you kill me on this track, cool. Still sharp and still. That mean I need to get better. Yeah. Boom, I'm still gonna put it out. Shout out my nigga Class. My nigga Class is probably the only person to get on a song with me and out-rap me to the point where I was like, nah, I need that lick back in. And we did another song, and this one is more head-to-head, but it let me know that, okay, he put that fire under my ass, so I got better with my shit. So some niggas really do that. So I respect that for sure. All jokes aside, like, I do respect that, but I'm not toning my shit down. We gonna rap. That's it. Like, I don't got nothing to tell you.
I respect it.
That's it.
I respect it, man. So last question, man. What can we expect? Where can we expect to see your career in 5 years from now, man?
5 years.
So much can happen. So much can happen.
Yeah, I'm calling it, bro. I'm at the Grammys. Whether I'm just in the crowd as a special guest or I'm on stage with an acceptance speech, I'm at the Grammys game. Signing, you know what I'm saying, in a comfortable deal. You know what I'm saying? #1 album on something, Apple Music, you know what I'm saying, Billboard, something. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at in 5 years.
Yeah, we ready to see it.
Appreciate it.
We ready to see it, man. Could happen this year.
It could happen. Listen, I got some shit on the floor. It could. Well, you know, I'm giving that to God, man. That's just where I see myself, though.
Okay. Okay. All right, well, let the people know where they can follow you at and stay connected with you then.
Oh, man. Yeah. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Asaka the Renegade. That's ASAKA the Renegade. Twitter, Asaka RGME. You feel me? Space Tape Deluxe available everywhere, excuse me. Got some new music on the way, new videos on the way, a couple performances coming up. Shout out to 107 for the hot plays. And I'm the feature artist, one of the feature artists, excuse me. Yeah, man, I'm everywhere. So y'all get at me.